I secretly wish that everyone would stop aging so that I could stay 10 years old and keep my fairies forever.
What? When did you make this wish?
50 years ago?
So, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but never master magic. I'm serious. You might think it's cool to be the strongest or most knowledgeable, and that is technically true, but it's also not worth it at all. Being the strongest comes with its own host of problems. Within Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, we are finally reunited with Yuji, but something is wrong. This isn't the same Yuji we've grown to love over the years. He's become jaded and apathetic to everything around him, and honestly, I can understand why. Yuji, in the 68 years after JJK's main story, has become the strongest sorcerer of the modern age. His skills with his technique have massively improved. As a result, blood manipulation, for example, has gone through rapid evolution. With one drop of Yuji's blood, he's able to create dozens of piercing bloods, each with incredible accuracy, hitting everyone in the office building with little effort. The blood was also able to engulf the entire building. Yuji also improved his proficiency with his shrine technique. A single dismantle is as wide as several buildings, and effortlessly cleaved through multiple grade 3 and 4 curses. With his hand in his pocket, Yuji was able to cut through several city blocks, all while Mahito had clear advantage. Yuji can also hit Black Flash at will, but that's not confirmed. With his level of power, it was only a matter of time before Jujutsu Society started treating him more like a weapon than a person. They depend on him to solve problems they happen to cause, such as the escalation of tensions between humans and Sumerians. Gojo was treated the exact same way. When you become the strongest, you're simply viewed as a tool to achieve the agenda of others. Not only that, those blessed with this level of strength are burdened with solitude, as no one else is even remotely capable of reaching their level, meaning they have no one who can understand what they're going through. It's worse for Yuji because his body's aging has massively slowed down, meaning he will outlive everyone, forever remaining the strongest. In the world of Fullmetal Alchemist, alchemy is the foundation of almost everything. It's used in everyday life when it comes to medicine, food, art, and even strengthening the military. However, alchemy has its roots in forces even more powerful and divine. With its power, many have tested its limits and have attempted to reach a realm beyond humanity, but it always ends in disaster. Alchemy operates under the law of equivalent exchange, which means to obtain something of equal value must be given in return. While beginners may think that this is a simple trade, the truth is far harsher. Attempts to revive the dead or create human life demand an unbearable toll, and those who try are confronted by the truth, a mysterious white entity that represents the universe balance and enforces the price by taking body parts, senses, or even a person's entire physical form. This shows that a law cannot be surpassed because humans exist within the system it governs, not above it, and any attempt to outwit it only leads to loss. Rather than mastering alchemy to control life or death, the story teaches that it's wiser to respect natural limits, value human life, accept some boundaries are never meant to be crossed. Zeref Dragoneel is one of the clearest examples of why pursuing forbidden magic can destroy not only your life, but your humanity. His story starts very simple. Zeref was originally just a gifted young mage living in a small village with his little brother. One day dragons attacked and destroyed everything, killing Natsu and the people Zeref loved. This trauma is what pushed him down the path of forbidden knowledge. He cannot accept death. He refuses to accept that some things are beyond human control, and so he dedicates himself entirely to researching the most dangerous magic in existence, a branch of magic considered taboo because it interferes with the natural balance of life and death. In the world of fairy tale, the god Ankh-Selim represents life and death itself. When Zeref attempts to tamper with resurrection, he crosses a line that no human is meant to cross, and as a punishment, he is cursed by Ankh-Selim. This curse is not a simple spell. It's called the Curse of Contradiction. He cannot age or die, but at the same time, whenever he values life, whenever he feels love or attachment, the curse activates and drains the life from everything around him. The more he cherishes life, the more death he spreads. Now bring in Mavis Vermilion, the first guild master of fairy tale. Mavis is important because she mirrors Zera's fate. She is kind and optimistic. However, she also studies high-level magic beyond human limits. She uses extremely powerful magic to help her friends, but this triggers the same curse, a contradiction, placed upon Zeref. Like him, if she truly cherishes life, she risks draining it from others. No wonder they are perfect for each other. In Umineko When They Cry, the Golden Witch Beatrice is presented in a fantasy layer as an ancient sorceress who inherited the perfect lineage of magic. In this version of events, she is trained in the foundations of witchcraft by the former Golden Witch, who teaches her how magic works, the use of rituals, contracts with demons, and the ability to shape reality through uncertainty and authority. Beatrice proves exceptionally talented and eventually surpasses her teacher, inheriting the title Golden Witch. Over centuries, she refines her power and becomes known as the Endless Witch, a being whose magic and existence are sustained long after her legend continues. By the time that the events of the story unfold, Beatrice appears on the main island of the story to challenge the humans' presence, presenting a series of mysterious murders as a game. She claims responsibility for impossible crimes and invites others to deny her existence using logic. Each game board presents a new arrangement of events in which she demonstrates her power and challenges humans to reject the idea of witches. Her powers in the fantasy narrative are vast. She can reshape gravity, teleport, summon storms, and resurrect the dead. She commands powerful demons, creates endless illusions, and can construct sealed rooms that defy logic. She also wields conceptual powers, rewriting outcomes and controlling the structure of the game board itself. Beatrice's greatest power is her ability to present a version of reality that cannot easily be disproven. In simple terms, she wins by making her version of events feel real and complete. But if you haven't realized it by now, Beatrice is not exactly the nicest or most sane person you can meet. She's a psychopath who unfortunately has the power to bend reality to her will. In Umineko When They Cry, she treats the murders like a stage play created for her own amusement. In episode 2, she has Shannon and Cannon brutally killed. By the stakes of purgatory, she also likes belittling and tormenting Battler at every opportunity she gets. From her position above the board, people are pieces to arrange. Within the broader cosmology of Umineko, she's not even the most extreme witch. Figures like Featherine exist on a higher level, treating the entire universe as disposable fiction. Compared to them, Beatrice's cruelty is almost narrow in scope. I don't know what it is about being a witch and losing all your morality and empathy as a result, but it's all the more reason one should never attempt to master magic in this universe. Beatrice represents what happens when someone rises above human limits. Power without restraint leads to detachment. Who knew that getting given the ability to manipulate reality would also strip you of any shred of humanity?